have a hole. Alright, cool. So you do have a hole.
Okay.
If you would like for us to change it, it will be a $5 tube and $10 installation. It should take you no more than 15 minutes.
If you keep riding, you're gonna outgrow that bike in about 6 to 12 months. By this time next year, you're probably like, you know what, I want more bike. That's the whole challenge.
Tell me one of your most memorable experiences here at Aztec.
Learning to ride around Stone Mountain Park without stopping. That was
Without stopping.
without stopping. 5-mile hilly loop for 5.2 miles. Extremely challenging. Get down, and then one day I decided to not stop, so I did it.
There you go.
And now I can ride around twice without stopping.
Let's see. One of our most memorable experiences here at Aztec Cycles. There's so many it's hard to say, but I had a really cool one just this past week. I had a family of 4 come out. Husband and wife, 16-year-old daughter, and a 10-year-old son. Came out, rented 3 bikes from us, and rode it from here, Stone Mountain, out to Atlanta. Ate lunch, had a blast, got lost in the city, rode around, had a lot of fun. Came back all sweaty, burned out, and basically with big smiles on their face. The youngest kid was asked when was the last time that he had his dad and his family all spent so much time together in one given day. And he actually said it was that particular day. And actually they decided to all purchase bikes and start riding more often together as a family. So that's a pretty memorable moment for us here at the shop.
So how do you work things out as far as when people come here and want to rent bikes and go out and have fun in the city here, riding Stone Mountain?
We rent a couple of different styles of bikes. We rent your comfort bikes, and we also rent road bikes. We charge $18 at 2.5 hours. We know it's a flat rate. We give a 2.5 hour time frame basically for folks to go out and enjoy the bike. It's not a matter of just rushing back here because of a certain time frame. So most people go out, spend 2-3 hours, and have a blast. We have the ability to ride the Stone Mountain Atlanta Trail that goes from Stone Mountain Park all the way back out to downtown Atlanta, or riding around Stone Mountain doing a 5-mile loop with quite a few different activities going on inside the park. So people have a lot of fun renting bikes from us. We're located right here in Stone Mountain at 901 Main Street. Parking facilities right behind our shop, so you park, rent, ride. Real simple. So you can have a lot of fun.
All right, I'd like you to show me a couple of the bikes here that customers can come in and rent. Do you mind?
Sure, absolutely. Come on over here.
What you eat?
Upright handlebars, the twist gear shifts. The bikes all come with water bottle cages, saddlebags, and kickstands, basically, so you can enjoy your ride while you're out. How often do you ride a bike?
Not a whole bunch right now because it hurts.
Your butt is unused muscle tissue.
Okay.
Everybody
About a minute.
you go to the gym the first time, it's like, oh my God, my arm's about to fall off.
Yeah,
Go to
yeah.
the gym the next time, it doesn't hurt as much.
Gotcha.
So the third time, oh, that don't hurt at all. Fourth time, stop hurting completely.
Okay.
It's muscle tissue. The more you sit down there and use it, you get that muscle to move up and down that seat. The
Yeah.
more time you spend on the seat, the tighter that muscle gets, the less it hurts.
I got you.
So when you're riding down the street, if you see a parked car, make sure you look to see if anyone's in the car so you can anticipate if the door is going to be open. So if you're right in the curb, you don't have enough time to react to that. So that's why you want to make sure you give your notification space. Have you ever heard of the 3 feet law? So the 3 feet law is, as a motorist, when you are riding, if you come up against a cyclist, but they have to allow for 3 feet. If you were to have an accident and it's determined that that motorist didn't give you 3 feet, they would then get the citation. The tire, we're going to tell you about how to take your tire on and off, but you want to make sure your quick releases are down. The last thing you want to do is be riding down the street and your tire comes off. So you want to check, make sure all your quick releases are all closed. And when you close them, you don't necessarily want them to close up against the frames. You want them closed slightly above the frame so you can get your finger in there to get it in and out. The easiest way to mount and dismount your bike is, if you're standing, is to lean the bike and then put your leg over it and then get on. To try that, and make sure they're comfortable. And see what happens. It slows down, but it doesn't come to complete stop. So then we're going to keep rolling and do your left on it. It's up. So the art of stopping is how you balance your right and your left. Because if you put too much pressure on your left, you run the risk of catapulting over. So when you're on your bike, ideally you want to leave 1 tire length in between you and the cyclist in front of you. That should give you enough space that if that cyclist in front of you stops quickly for whatever reason, you will then have enough time to stop without hitting them. Make sure, just like you would do in your car, that you're looking for what's about to come up behind you.
Okay, I wear my glasses from now on.
Yeah. If you wear glasses like I do, if you don't like to ride in your glasses, get because I got contacts. Sometimes I ride in my contacts. Luckily, my glasses change to sunglasses.
Purchased a brand new bike. She's ready to ride. And this is Stephanie. She's our lead cycling coach, lead cycling instructor. Let me get it right. And this is Carla, another young lady who purchased a bike last year.
Oh, okay.
Suffered a sports injury, but now she's back on her bike. My name is Michelle. This is Faye, a long-time rider. She pretends to be a beginner, but she's not.
They said it was also for refreshers
Yes,
for bikers. I've been off the bike for about 3
But
years.
you can't tell when she rides. This is Miss Marge here in the green t-shirt. This is the lady in the white t-shirt is Miss Wilma. And the lady in the gray shirt is Heidi.
Are you experienced?
Carla.
Carla?
I was probably about 15 years ago. So I did go riding on Monday.
If you see people walking on the path, you are approaching them on the path. You need to let them know if they can't see or hear you coming up behind them. You need to let them know. Say, on your left. Let them know you are coming from the wrong start. We'll talk a little bit more next week about the different signals. And I gave you a tip sheet that talked about all the different signals you would use in your riding. And we'll go in a little more in depth into that next week.
All right, ladies, are we ready?
We're ready to come. Yeah. We're ready.
Is there any contact information you like to give
Contact information.
for yourself?
Oh, so it's She Cycles. My email address is shecycles12@gmail.com.
Thank you.